What up peeps, it's me again. So, the 4.7 Genshin Impact livestream just aired and I want to share my thoughts about it, summarize it for the people that didn't watch it, and just basically discuss what they told us. So, first of all, looks like Sasuke is back. Taking a look at the new characters for this version, the characters are Chlorinde, Siegewien, and Sethos. So first off, taking a look at Chlorinde, she is an electro sword user, but she uses a gun as well. With her E, she can shoot her pistols really quickly, and she can even dash at enemies. That looks really cool. And she also seems to be based on Bond of Life, like Arlecchino was, but she can be healed unlike her, but the healing doesn't actually go to her, it goes to her Bond of Life. So she'll also be squishy like her. Her burst looks really cool, like it kind of reminds me of Kacheng's burst, like she does a lot of slashes in AoE and looks pretty cool. Like Chlorinde is finally here. We've been seeing her in the Archon quest from the very start of the version, and now we can finally get her. Coming to Siegewien, she is a Hydro Bow character, but she also uses a gun. Similarity. Looks like she can trap enemies in a bubble. I know I'll be finding a Hydro Abyss Mage ASAP and trap it in a bubble, give it a taste of its own medicine, if you know what I'm saying. Medicine, since Siegewien is a doctor or nurse, whatever. So seems like she can heal characters and deal damage at the same time. Kind of reminds me of Kokomi, but we'll see how good her damage potential is and how good her healing potential is, because characters that can do both aren't usually good at both of them. She has Bond of Life too, seems to be a very common theme among characters recently. The Bond of Life interaction, they just seem to like giving themselves Bond of Life. Her burst looks like Nivellette's charge attack, but she does it with her syringe. She just floats in the air. I'm convinced Nivellette taught her this, because Nivellette has a good relationship with the Melusines. Sethos seems like he's a 4-star Electro Bow character. Looks like he can charge his shots similar to Ganyu, Tignari, and Lini, like to a level 2 if you keep holding it. Consuming his own energy to be able to charge his shots instantly is really unique. And looks like he has 2 playstyles. Either you use his energy and keep charge attacking, or you don't use his energy and let his burst fill up and you use his burst and do normal attacks. So I'm pretty interested. And next we'll finally be getting the next Archon quest. Dane is coming back, it's Sasuke, and we'll continue the Caribert quest from last year, and we'll even get to meet our sister or brother, but we know Aether is the only canon choice. JK. For the banners for this patch, we have Chlorinde and Alhaitham on the first half, with Sethos, he'll be on the first half, and on the second half we have Siegewien and Furina finally getting her rerun, keeping in theme with the fast-paced first half and the slower second half characters. They showed us the animated shot with Aether and Lumine, and trust me talking about it doesn't do justice at all. Immediately go watch it right now. Drop everything that you're doing, go watch it if you haven't yet. It was so awesome, so well animated, and really emotional too. God, I love this game. Just go watch it. There's a new combat event called Imaginarium Theater. Seems like this is a permanent content similar to the Spiral Abyss. We'll only be able to choose characters with specific requirements or use trial characters, like the characters they showed us were only of 3 elements. So we can also use characters from our friends as well. It kind of looks similar to Simulated Universe from Star Rail. We'll be able to go to different rooms, we'll be able to trigger events and stuff, and we'll be able to add characters to our party. So yeah, Simulated Universe vibes. Lots of Primo Gems to be earned from this event for the first time clears. I'll definitely be giving it a try and see if we'll be able to get full stars. Stay tuned for that video. I'm really excited for this. This looks like the Abyss and the Imaginarium Theater will alternate with each other, so every month or so. They didn't explain it that well, but looks like we'll be getting both. More endgame content, I won't complain about that. It's more endgame content and something to do with the game. So yeah, for the flagship event of this version, we'll be getting a free 4-star event bow. We'll be checking that out as usual, so stay tuned for that as well. Seems like you'll be able to use enemies to fight against enemies. That's got me really excited. I'll be able to use Kairagi and Hilichurls to attack other enemies. It's always a really cool concept. They did it in Star Rail as well. Next event is a combat event also. Lots of combat stuff this patch. It looks pretty cool. We will select characters and fight. I'll be checking that out as well. There's also a shooting minigame event. Get your aiming practice in. Like, this is the benefit you gain from playing Genshin Impact. You get good at all sorts of games because this is like multiple games in one. Our next event looks unique too. We'll have to navigate domains and stuff, collect coins. It's pretty unique. Like, we'll have to avoid enemies and stuff. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff. For the optimizations, looks like they've changed the resin to 200. They've increased the resin by 40, which means we'll finally be able to log in once a day and not have to worry about missing our resin or letting it cap out, which is a really good thing. I was getting tired of playing twice a day and it was kind of pressuring, but yeah, we can finally play once a day. Huge change. And looks like we'll be able to add 100 friends now for those who actually have friends. At the very end, they showed us a preview of Natlan out of nowhere. It literally came out of the blue. There's dinosaur-looking creatures all over, and looks like we'll be able to use them to navigate across the region too. There's the dinosaurs that was burrowing in the ground. There's the dinosaur that was actually doing Spider-Man Sumeru stuff. It looked really cool. Like, we can see our character. Maybe we'll be able to ride them, or maybe we'll be inside the stomachs. That's why we weren't able to see ourselves. But yeah, I'm really excited for it. I absolutely can't wait to be able to do that. I absolutely can't wait to be able to actually ride animals or use animals to navigate terrain. It looks like an entirely different game. Like, they showed us a whole view of Natlan, and it looks like an actual fantasy setting. I'm really excited for version 5, and yeah, that was it for this patch. Absolutely loaded with content. There's so much content. Loads of content. Patches at the end of the version, like 0.7, 0.8, don't have this much content, but looks like we'll be eating really well this time. I'm personally interested in the Archon quest and the new Imaginarium Abyss, but let me know in the comments what you're interested in and what you're looking forward to this patch, and what characters, if any, are you pulling. We'll continue our discussion down below. Like, comment, subscribe, you know how it is, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.